Hi, guys. Good evening. Happy Sunday, and welcome to Life in Haiti with Marie. If it is your first time tuned in here, don't forget to please hit the like button and let me know where you tuned in from. I'm hoping you guys have had a wonderful week. Happy Sunday. Welcome back, and come on back. Tonight, we are talking about the truth about the property price. And if you've yet to check out my latest upload, please check out the latest upload. But today I do want to talk about it just a little bit so that I can clarify my position and so that you guys will know where I stand. Peterson Burn, Haiti Paperi, Haiti Paperi, how's it going? Recession proof. Bonsoir, bonsoir. How are you? How are you guys doing? Don't forget to please share the live as you come in. Saluer tout moun mwen yo tou. Et pendant nous ap entre dans live lan, après-midi an, pa oublier pour nous partager live lan, pour nous like, et pour nous suivre channel lan pour plus. Aswe an, mwen ap pale plis de video ke mwen fek la ge a, ke mwen we un pe komentar la dan. E pi mwen di, mwen ap klarifiye posisyon pam, e mwen ap klarifiye de seri de bagay tou ki pase nan peyi nou suivan. E pou mwen bay opinyon pam la dan, okay? And, if you guys have any questions, si nou gen kesyon tou, nou kapab mande, nou kapab pataje, ok, si mwen kapab repon ni de Haiti. So, guys, what is recession proof say? How much a villa, a multi-noir, bouletier? Recession proof, thank you too for tuning in. But just stay tuned, okay? Because I cannot just give out a price on any property, guys, okay? And that is why tonight I want to share my thoughts on the latest video. That way you guys can understand where my point of view on it and to clarify my position. Some people took me sharing the property as agreeing with the price or somehow being involved financially with my latest upload. So I'm not here to defend myself or any kind of way, but I'm here to clarify that for the people who loves and follow Life in Haiti and who follows Marie as well, right? Who loves Marie. Guys, there's absolutely nothing financially involved in this for myself. Pa gen anyen, mwen ap fe live sa apre-midi an pou moun yo ki reme Life in Haiti e pou moun yo ki suiv e ki reme Marie. Nan video m fek la ge a, pa gen anyen ki we avek l'ajan la don pou Marie, ok? Marie pa gen un adoken ke li mem li ap resevwa an batab, ou pa rekonet mwen pa un moun kon sa, et moi ka di ou tout ça que moi fait, moi pas faire devant les hommes, moi faire devant bon Dieu. Okay? So to share with you guys, everything that I do, I don't do it in front of man, I do it in front of God. So I just want you to know my latest upload had absolutely nothing to do with any financial gain for me on any level, okay? So please share the live as you come in. Tony, hey love. Hi Tony, how are you? Please share the live so we can get more people tuned in and watching. It's been all week too since I've been live. I miss you guys, and I'm just glad to be here this evening. Also, I spoke personally with the property owner. Prior to even getting some of the phone calls, some of the emails, even some of the comments, I had already spoke with the property owner. Avant que mwen la ge video, mwen te deja pale avek met teren. Avant nous t'écrire, avant vidéo, nous t'ai parlé avec Maître Terrell. And I shared with the owner, and this is my opinion, guys, because I love Haiti, and loving Haiti doesn't mean that Haiti doesn't have its struggles. So I'm not one that's here to ever mislead you about anything when it comes to Haiti. Haiti has its struggles that we cannot deny. Let me give a shout out to Makeup Baker. Thank you so much for the 440 jewels. Thank you so much, Makeup Baker. Thank you. Haiti has its struggles that every day, personally, I ask myself, how is it, let's say, in the event of purchasing property in Haiti, for the Haiti is for the average Haitian. When you look at the average Haitian person income and what they actually bring in versus the price of things on how it is being sold, you're asking yourself, well, how is it that the average person in Haiti is able to survive with the price of things being so expensive when you compare it with what they make on a daily? It doesn't make sense. Just as for you guys that's tuned in, that's watching, it doesn't make sense to you. It does not make sense to me. It is not something that I support. However, it is something that people they do here, guys. I can't come in. Hi, Rudy B. How's it going? And thank you for tuning in. It is not a rule that I have made. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't agree with it, but hey, this is how things are done here. So I just go along with it. Hey, I go with it. Prior to, like I mentioned, I spoke with the owner and I'm like, hey, you got to be crazy. This is not, it is worth money, but it is not worth nearly 125,000. I shared that, guys, with the property owner. Since he insisted that is exactly what he was pushing for, I shared that, and Gregory just shared the same thing. But he's not saying that I agree with that, because I don't. Why I don't agree with it? And I share this with some of my peers here in Haiti. You have DR that's right next door, that is presented in a way that is a major contrast different to Haiti. And even Haitian people are saying they can go to the Dominican Republic and pull out 20,000 and end up with a much bigger investment. They feel somewhat safer. Okay, they're able to have access to the roads and purchasing material, and things just are a lot much more smoother for them with either building, if it's a business that they're doing. Okay, things are completely different. Even in the United States, okay, someone with 125,000, that is a lot of property. I share that here with my peers because we, the Haitian people, we have a way of doing business that's just not good. And that is one of the downfalls about Haiti that I do not like. It is as if the people are delusional to the reality of what's happening here in Haiti. Now, as I shared on the video, not every area in Haiti is unsafe or is unlivable. There are areas in Port-au-Prince, guys, that people are living. All sorts of people from every class are living. Okay? However, the price of things, especially property, it is extremely too expensive. And Haitian people are so comfortable with throwing these big numbers around. 100,000, 150,000, 200,000. And I'm like, are Haitian people really poor? Like they say? Is there something else going on that I don't know? Maybe there's some type of underground tunnel that people here make money, okay? Because the system in Haiti is not even created for Haitian people. It is, and I tell people in Haiti this all the time. It is a system that is chasing simply after the diaspora. And in that same order, that system forgets that when someone travel out of the United States, they have to adjust, they have to rebuild their life, they have to structure themselves, put discipline, work, save, and that money is not something that's just falling off a tree to the Haitian diaspora, neither for you to be overcharging them in a way that doesn't even make sense, in a way that don't make sense. So share your thoughts, guys, and please share the live as you come in. I see about 40 of you guys in the house. Don't forget to hit the like and please share. And thank you, Rudy B, for tuning in tonight. Thank you. And she is another great YouTuber, guys. I know many of you guys probably already follow Rudy. And if you've yet to do so, please go and check out some of her wonderful content on Haiti. Why are we so judgmental? If you don't agree with the price, keep strolling. Why dragging someone that's just showing you the property, even if it has beneficial to Marie? She doesn't set the price. I did not set the price. And this is just my emotional side. When I read that someone said she is just as with the corruption, and I'm like, that's not true. As a content creator, guys, there are things that I just completely, of course, don't support, right? But there are times you're not going to agree with everything that you film. And that is something I planned on doing this live anyway with it, to say, hey, my peoples, if you are looking or you're interested, the wall, because sometimes being out of Haiti a while, you can kind of forget how things are done in Haiti. And some of you guys know Haiti better than myself, right? I don't know nothing about Haiti compared to you. But from what little that I have learned during my small time here, a wall, to build a wall in Haiti, guys, it can be somewhat expensive. A wall in Haiti, guys, can run you based on the size of the property. It can run you anywhere from 20, 25 or more. At a minimum, let's say a tele 5 centième, 5 plots can run you between 18 to 22,000. And that is with material and labor included. Therefore, when you are looking into purchasing a property in Haiti and that property is already enclosed, take that into consideration. And that is something that I said, well, that is good about the property because it is a property that is already closed off. It is not wide open. You yourself can place someone there to secure it for you. You can have somebody to manage it. And if you can work out a deal with the owner and you're interested, all you will need to do is have a gate put up and then your property is secured. That is very important with purchasing anything here in Haiti. Oftentimes, people come in and purchase valuable assets in Haiti, and then they turn around and do not secure it. I know a lot of Haitians in the diaspora that has done that because I get to visit different properties. You guys know one of the things I enjoy doing is managing properties. I'm also, the team and I, we're building a home. We also put up the wall, and we're building the home from foundation, and just from my own personal experience, guys. The wall is very important. People purchase property and then they just leave it, and leave it in unsecured, and then by the time you come back, your property, you can't even recognize where it started or where it ended. That is why, even for myself, I whenever someone contacts me about taking care of something for them, the number one question I will ask, is it secured? Because if it is not, I would say this: if it's something you're thinking about purchasing and saying, Marie, take care of it for me, how about if you're going to purchase 10, purchase 5? That way, the money you are going to put towards the other 5, you can use it to secure the 5. We have something qui dit en Haïti, ou kompren? Pito jwen un ti bagay ke pou nan visye ou pedi tout, ok? Pito ou jere sa ou gen an ki piti ke ou ka jere, ke pou ap kou y fe an gran epi ou perdi tout, okay? So better to secure something that's small than to be trying to go so big and cannot secure it, okay? So the wall around the property is also valuable. And I know someone asked about the CENTEM. Let me go into the audience. Don't forget, guys, to please share the live and let me know where you tuned in. Don't forget to show your support by hitting the like button, guys. Please hit the like button. Let me know where you tuned in from. Too Deep for You says the price has nothing to do with you, but it is important to express opinions on prices to correct the market. Very true. At the time, I did not go and express it because it wasn't the right time to do that, guys. But if you guys are aware of how things are in Haiti, and this is something that drove me crazy coming into Haiti. When you go into the supermarket, a merchant would literally ask you for uh, give me $50 for something like this, right? And that's just an example. And you're looking like $50, it'd be used, it's been on the side of the road, being, you know, burnt up by the sun, and you feel like it's not that it's not valuable, but the price you're asking. And they would always ask, that is why you have to be careful too, because when I first came into Haiti and I would go purchase things, they would always ask for like triple the value of the thing. And I'm like, this is worth you offer them maybe half. And even with half, they end up getting off on you in a way, right? Because that is not the value, okay? So doing business in Haiti, I've learned to make sure to make your offer, okay? So that person can say they're selling whatever they're selling for a very high price, but you in return can say, hey, this is what I'm offering you if you are interested. One thing that is for sure, it is in a very nice area. It is accessible. It has roads to it that's not a horrible ride to come home. And I think it would make a very nice home for someone that wants a vacation home and that enjoy being near the mountains. It is not near the ocean and stuff like that. Okay, so if you really want to be near the ocean, it is not near the ocean. Mm. If they were paying property taxes, I bet you they wouldn't ask them ridiculous prices for pieces of land. That's very true too. There's so much that can be changed within the system here in Haiti. Okay, um, they're charging all of this money, and in return, and that this is not for just this property owner. Okay, this is for almost everybody doing business in Haiti. They have all of this that they're selling, and then they pick up and take all their money and leave with it out of the country, which is so unfair. But you cannot blame anybody for that but those who are leading and in charge of Haiti, because there needs to be rules, um, you know, that people must follow, and those rules must in return benefit the whole country, the people. It must benefit the infrastructure, schools, all of that. You think some of the people would be saying that, but they're not going to say it because it would not benefit them. Okay? Don't forget, guys, to please share the live. If it is your first time tuned in to Life in Haiti, don't forget to please let me know where you tuned in from and subscribe to this channel. Beautiful hello from PA. PA, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate this discussion. Thank you, Marie. You're welcome. Still not purified. Still not purified. Okay, I'm not sure. Hi. Jim Flo says hi. Hello, how's it going? Z says not worth it, Port-au-Prince. The price is not worth it because it is outrageous, but it is worth it to purchase some property here in Port-au-Prince. Because at the end of the day, one thing that has not changed is that Haiti is very centralized, and everything is centralized around Port-au-Prince. And things are the way that it is temporarily, but there has to be a huge shift, a huge change for it not to be that way. So you can be in the countryside, but when you need to handle something important, you would still have to come out to the Port-au-Prince. But if, simply, or a lot of people are not from, different sides to Port-au-Prince, therefore, not different sides to Haiti. They're from Port-au-Prince. So people want to invest in Port-au-Prince. Fred Nozil, how's it going? It's taxes high in Haiti for everything. All right, contrary, I hear some of my people saying that you do not pay taxes. Now, certain taxes, in a way, let me say this. If you're selling a property and you say you want whatever you say you want, okay, you don't pay taxes. Right? Everything is there. I tell people that. But you do pay taxes here in Haiti, guys. If you have a business in Haiti, you have to legalize it to be able to do certain things. C'est pour get patent pour lui. And that you have to stay updated with it every year, and you have to go and pay taxes on your business, your home. A lot of these nice homes every year they have to pay the city council. I think that's the mairie. Yeah, you pay it. Okay, so people that probably get by without paying taxes on their home and property are just the people saying, "Oh, my home is not finished." Or you hear people saying, "I'm not gonna paint my home," so that they can be under the assumption that it's not finished. But when Haiti gets stable, that can also turn around and bite that person too, because you are supposed to have permission to build here in Haiti. So if you don't have permission and on that property there is a home, when Haiti is stable, there can be fines. An attorney told me for you having that home and how long you've had that home, and you may have to do back pay. So it's funny because at times I'm like, this is so lawless, but Haiti is not as lawless as you think. I think Haiti is lawless for people who has nothing going on, right, Rudy? If you're still here, but for people who is trying to get something done with themselves, you're gonna find out that Haiti does have laws. They have rules, okay? And you cannot just do whatever you want to do. Example, I'm managing a property where we're building a home. At the beginning of the wall, the mayor's office, they were there waiting on me. And they stayed there until they found and spoke to me as the person that is responsible. And made me get permission to build. Why? The wall. If something happens and I will have to report it, then I could be fined for having workers on site without the local mayor's office knowing that there was a working site. And just right now, and I'm guilty of this, Lord, I don't know who watching, but I'm still dodging them because we started on the foundation and they have already came up and say, hey, ma'am, now you building the home. We need our cut. Okay, so I can get emotional about it and say, hey, and I did. I told him, I said, man, look, what's the, y'all not building roads. You have to have people like myself to build schools, struggle and keep it together. You don't guarantee any type of anything. Like, why are you making such a big deal about these taxes? What are you guys sitting up doing with it? Right? Now, this is just me being defiant. And he could not answer my questions either. He was just like, Madam, s'il vous plaît, impôt, all right? He was just like, well, you got to pay. But you do, guys. There are rules in Haiti. And I think if you're just in Haiti, don't have anything going on, you know, okay? Even, I'm going to use an example, even for myself, okay? Just doing simple things. I had to go and legalize life in Haiti for me. Keep the name and everything at Minister Commerce because life in Haiti is growing and there are a lot of intelligent people in Haiti, and so that I don't lose it, I need to make sure to secure life in Haiti. Okay, so yeah, there is rules in Haiti, guys. It just doesn't seem like it. All right, but there are. How stable is the power grid? Good question. Don't forget, guys, to please share the live. If you've yet to hit the like button, please hit the like button. Honestly, guys, when you say power grid, are you saying the public electricity EDH, EDH, that gives electricity, that company? And this is my opinion, in my opinion only, because you may live in an area that don't experience this, but from my personal experience, they are not reliable. Person like me that's a content creator, constantly working in need of electricity almost 18 hours a day, but when I'm not asleep, they are the most unreliable company I've ever had to rely on in my life for electricity. So don't rely on them. If you are building a home here, your best bet is to go solar. Put up a system in your home, a pretty nice system can based on your income. I see people with system from $1,000 all the way to 100,000. It seemed like okay, because they have a roof full of panels, and you need a really good inverter to be able to support and charge all those panels. You also need the battery. So that electricity for you in Haiti is based on your ability financially. The good thing is once you do spend whatever amount you do spend, you have a break, right? Maybe if you have a $5,000 system, lithium battery, 10K or higher, you're looking at maybe a 10-year or so length of electricity at your home with, taking care of it, not mistreating it, making sure you're doing upkeeps and stuff like that. You have a length of time and you don't have to be purchasing that every year. So that is a good thing about going solar. But in Haiti, I would not depend on EDH. If you are coming back and let's say you work remotely, that's going to be what you do, or you just need it for daily use, have your own. Too Deep says, I've always tried to understand where they're getting these prices. Are they comparing to what was sold recently? Believe it or not, yes, they are comparing it, and people in Haiti are buying these prices because honestly, guys, I would like for the institution to have a permanent place of its own that we can build from it, and create a safe place permanently for these kids where we're not always renting somewhere. If I could find something that is affordable, then I think I'd be one of the first ones to jump on it too, or to say, hey, let me present this to my people and see if we can, secure this for the kids. It is not that cheap, and everybody is on that same, like, very expensive page when it comes to property here in Haiti. It's like gold. And then another thing, you have to be really, really careful too when purchasing property because you don't want to end up purchasing something and what you end up purchasing end up not being, you know, something that it could end up being inherited property, maybe property that didn't even belong to the person, or maybe it was sold to two or three prior owners. So you got three or four people thinking that they own the same property. So you just have to be very careful. And one thing I know about that property is the fact that it is property being sold by the private owner. People in USA always think Haiti is poor, but I told them you live how you can afford. Very true. And a lot of people too in Haiti have inherited property. Okay. Like so many people in Haiti are so rich, they don't even realize just how rich they are. That's just in my opinion, because they have property that let's say, is inherited and passed down from grandparents. And way back then, property was being sold. Like I've shared with you guys in the past, even my father, who's a man who really loves Haiti, he was getting property like at a very, very cheap price because a lot of the elders, they had a ton of property that was just inherited or they occupied it. And there's something within the law in Haiti if you occupy it so long, so you got to be careful about that too. You end up owning it. So a lot of people in Haiti are really richer. There's so much let me see, wealthier than they want to admit, in a way, because there are some worries that they do not have. And that's how I think a lot of people in Haiti end up inheriting so much, in my opinion, is from like grandparents and family. Um, D Theodore says, "Good evening, Marie. The land does cost a bit too much. However, land in Haiti are getting more expensive. People who doesn't know about building a home and a wall around it would not understand." Very true, guys. Things are getting pretty expensive here, to where so that's why sometimes I'm like, if you're gonna make an investment, you gotta hurry up and make it, because as the years go by, it's like things are getting so much more expensive, so much more expensive, even in Haiti, guys. Rudy says EDH doesn't even come where I live, right? We are completely off grid with our own electricity, and that's how you gotta be. That is how you gotta be. Mm-hmm. That's the problem, Rudy B. Everything needs to be in all nine departments, not just Port-au-Prince. I agree with that, the Theodore. The Haiti is going to pay Haiti. The U.S. is going to pay Haiti out eventually. Not America, the U.S. There are earthquakes in Haiti. They are doing it. Thank you, Sticky Magnolia. Haiti has the same resources. They step out. The Congo. The Theodore from Rudy says some places in the greater north have 24-hour electricity. Yeah, like Limonade, Caracol, is it Caracol, that area? Yeah, there you go, like Caracol, Nordest, but unfortunately, my area doesn't have that at all. And isn't that organized by an organization, right? They were able to do it. It's like we can do so much better too in Haiti, guys. It's like we just don't want to. I don't know. I think that for some reason, a lot of people have it in their mind, if they develop this country, then it'll give the children of this country the ability to grow, to learn, and to do for themselves. And some people want to see you do good, but never better than them. And I think that's the situation that the Haitian people are stuck in. And we have to come out of the mentality that we have as well. Gina Turner, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much for your love and your continued support of life in Haiti. Thank you. The prices are going to drop out and off real soon. Well, I hope so. Where are you, Marie? I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube. Huh? D says my area to Montrouge, it doesn't have electricity at all. I use panel solar panel, and solar generators. Yes, Caracol has electricity because of the Caracol Industrial Park, and why can't our peoples create an industrial park in every part of the country? You know, I don't see what the big deal is with creating something. And I genuinely believe that most of the problems we have here in Haiti is like our problems that we intentionally created. Even with the property of the prices of property here in Haiti, intentionally created because anybody that's seeing how things are in the environment should understand that, hey, this is not a time for things to be sold so expensive here in Haiti. But somehow some people seem to believe that what we're seeing or what the environment is not the reality, right? When in fact that's just so untrue. So untrue. The gangster bankster, how's it going? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully the Haitian people will have a change of mind, because the way that we are with each other, I think it's kind of hostile. There's not love within. We have a lot of love emotionally within the community. But when it comes to doing business, being considerate and stuff like that, we have to change the way that we view, customer service or considering each other. Example, not too long ago, I went to purchase some food, and while standing in line, and we were just intentionally waiting. And then the minute we said something, the lady's first response was, well, you could just kind of leave. Y'all could leave. And I'm like, okay. In my mind, I'm like, you can't be selling food without customers. And if this is how you welcome your customers, what happens when people don't come? How do you expect for your business to continue to grow and excel when this is how you are as far as in customer service with your customers? But this is the thing. This business will continue to thrive because people will come back. The Haitian people have normalized being treated in such a way that the average person, they don't see anything wrong with that. It is you that sees something wrong with that. It is I that sees something wrong with that. But for them, they don't see it. I was speaking with this young man in Haiti, very, very intelligent young man. I'm not sure if he's tuned in. He's basically self taught himself English too, speaks very good English. And he was telling me, he's like, even with the video, how the price of property, he said, how is it that myself, let's say working and making less than $200 a month, could ever work, if I work the whole year and saved everything I made, I've made about $2,400. How is it that, and that's without eating, feeding myself, hygienes, providing myself anything, that's just getting paid and handing it over into a savings. And even with that, I could not accomplish anything. You can work for years, 10 years, and still not be able to accomplish much. And we know as human beings, nobody can go that long without eating, bathing, and providing a level of basic necessity for yourself. So, anyways, I hope that things change. The intentions for me sharing these type of videos is because I need new neighbors. We need new people coming into Haiti, people with a different way of thinking, a different way of doing things. People learn from other people, and hopefully you coming into a neighborhood and moving differently and doing things differently, having a heart for community, that other people will join you in that journey, and it would help to change their way of thinking or their way of doing things. Because one thing I do know about the Haitian people want to be led, okay? But they also want consistency. That, I was just saying the other day, and I don't want to get into that subject. I really don't think, I'm not going to even say that, but I think positively with having different people coming in, we can make a difference within the community, and you can see the difference, and you can lead and have people follow. And that is why it is imperative for people to invest in Haiti, for people to come into Haiti. And if you're interested, don't let the price that they're asking, say, oh, I'm not gonna, nope. I would still say, hey, Marie, what is their asking? This is their asking, this is, you know. And I want to apologize too, because when I was editing the video, I had someone filming for me that is not first time they ever filmed for me. And you guys didn't get a view actually of that whole property. So even while I was editing, I was kind of like a little bit frustrated with the footages because you didn't get a chance to see the whole property. It was too much close-ups of the video, but hey, that was the footages I had, and my time is pretty limited. Therefore, I didn't have time to go back and actually, show you all. Maybe I might go back and in another live show you guys the actual structure. And the good thing about it too, you already have a depot that is built on the property. There's a depot built on the property. If you have workers that's going to be working there, they have somewhere to sleep where they're not going to be rained on. They can cook their own food and stuff like that. So all of that is really good because in this day and time, if you have to spend the money to do it, believe me, it'll be somewhat expensive, okay? So if you know any family members or friends that is interested in investing in Haiti, please share it with them. And I know that with the TPS ending, and I know that I'm not saying that people have this type of money or you will pay this type of money as I've shared. I do not agree, okay? But if you were to just fairly, right, and come to a conclusion, I believe it would be a very good investment, okay? I know that it is not a good situation. It's not a situation where many people are happy about it, okay? But Haiti is our home, Haiti is our country. And at the end, I think the minute we start embracing, our differences, we start embracing who we are, um, our strengths and our weaknesses, then we can start, nous ka commencer marrer nous et puis nous avancer. We can start pushing and moving forward. Bad customer service is the norm here. I'm telling you, Rudy, it is, and that the some people I'll be wanting to boycott, like nobody going buy from them. The gangster bankster, where's my child? Guys, I am live on my own personal time right now. So if you are a sponsor, we don't have an orphanage, right? So the kids are not with me 24/7. They are at home with their families. And if your child attends camp, then I will most definitely see them tomorrow morning. Likes are free, guys. Support the channel. Hit the like button. Don't forget, guys, to please hit the like button. Some homeowners do pay property taxes in Haiti, even though many of them do not comply with that. This is called impôt locatif. Peterson Brayburn, thank you for that. Yeah, and mostly all homeowners are supposed to pay it. But I do think that a lot of people don't pay it because people been paying that for years and they're not seeing exactly what that money is doing within our community. Okay, so there is so much that needs to be changed. It starts right here. Like everybody in Haiti by now have heard of how things are done, whether in the DR, whether in Brazil, whether in Chile. Like everybody has heard how things are done around the world. Those who are in charge, those who are, it is the mentality, guys, that we have to change. And obviously, yeah, we have all of these problems. Oh, hold on one second. You are able to even hear me? I didn't even realize I had the headphones plugged in the whole time. I'm sorry, guys. Do you guys hear my voice better now? I am so sorry. It's the mentality because we have a greedy mentality. People in charge just don't want to do the right thing. That's just my opinion. That's why people don't want to pay. If people in Haiti saw changes being made, roads being built, certain things happening here within the community, that would kind of encourage people to have a sense of community and to want to do something within your community. You would see communities with really nice homes and people are paying the impo, locative, whatever. And to get to that home, the roads is so discouraging. So it's kind of like they have to hold themselves accountable as well and not simply focus on the money, but focus on the service that they are giving the people. Mhm. Reginald says, "How am I doing? I am doing good. And you?" Mm, I'm doing well. How's it going with you? So, guys, before we come to an end, don't forget to please check out our website. It is back to school time, guys. I've shared with you all my schedule. I've been so busy that I have to find a way to balance all my responsibilities, guys, so that I can get back as active as I want and need to be with my channel because this is my baby, okay? All else fail, I love my YouTube channel. I love my peoples too. And I need to find a way to balance so that I can get back more active as I usually am and as I like to be. But it is back to school time, guys. And you guys know one of the biggest responsibility on my hand is getting these kids back to school. If you are a sponsor of Life in Haiti, and maybe I haven't heard from you, please give me a call, send me a message, and let me know that you have received my messages. Guys, the responsibility is big. We have over, I believe, 70, 80 something children to get back to school. That's almost the whole institution, okay? And we also have some kids that we've been sponsoring that does not attend the institution. I cannot do it on my own. I've never claimed to be able to. And everything you see that Life in Haiti has been able to accomplish, this channel belongs to each and every one of you guys who's tuned in watching, who continue to share with your family and friends, who attend the meetings in the background, who call, who cares. And I want to thank you. Shout out to every one of my new sponsors. This is one of the first years. I want to say everyone who got in touch with me, mostly everyone, right? They actually stood up and became sponsors. And some people got in touch with me since the last year. And, I told them to wait because I don't accept sponsors all throughout the year because I think it takes away from that child. Each child should be able to enjoy their tuition for the whole year. They should be able to enjoy their needs and the benefits of being in the program. That is why, guys, around this time you hear us pushing. We are pushing to be open October 1st. However, the education department have already released an open date, which is September 7th. And it is difficult, guys, for us to open September 7th. We just closed, I believe, July the 13th or 11th or something like that, which our last day was supposed to be the 20th. At the institution, we actually operate off of the education's department calendar. And a lot of this is a thing I don't like to hear. It's like you want to follow the rules and you want to do things that you think you're supposed to be doing, but then everybody's doing their own thing. So you have a lot of institutions, and I'm not speaking of anyone in particular, okay? But what I'm saying is a lot of institutions, they create their own calendar, open and close, and it has a lot to do too with the education department not being consistent in dates that schools operate here in Haiti. So I know there's no way for me to get everything that needs to be done. That means like by tomorrow, I should have returned fabric and everything else so that I could be handing them over by Wednesday because the kids have to get fabric, they have to get their uniforms tailored, and parents have to get themselves together again, to get the kids back to school. You guys know what it's like. Many of you are parents, especially with this economy, with a lot of our kids. So I just said, you know what? I told the staff, I'm not going to drive myself crazy or those who support life in Haiti. We will continue to move forward with how we have been moving, and we will open October 1st. And I just told the director, I said, hey, we're going to be October to June. We're going to do our best. That way, from May of, this coming year, we have time. That way, if they say we open in September again, then we would be ready to reopen. But we are in need of more sponsors, guys. I have about 10 more kids on my desk, and those are new kids coming into the institution that we are in need of sponsors for. If you know family, loved ones, you yourself, guys, I don't know how transparent to be with you guys here on this channel anymore. I share with you guys all the time. I don't handle funds financially for the institution. Of course, I do make certain decisions. I don't make all the decisions by myself. We are an institution where we operate more out of compassion and love, okay? Um, I think hearing the testimonies of parents, I think that's what moves me even more. And I can't wait for Haiti to open so that you guys can come and visit the center and see the impact that we are making. Too often, we talk about the problems here in Haiti. I can't put my hands in everything. Guys, I cannot get in politics or do certain things, but what I can do, I've been consistent with it. And I'm sharing with you guys, we can't do this on our own. We need your support, guys. So please get in touch with me. Let me put up my email so you guys can email me and sponsor a child or two, guys. We have, I have way too many kids waiting on us to deliver for them. And you guys know I cannot let the kids down, and I will not. Mbapkiteo. Ane? Um, Mbapkiteo. Bakakiteo. I can't, guys. And I know with you guys, okay, I know I have some powerhouse, some prayer warriors that is behind Life in Haiti with me. We do what we do for the kids, for the betterment of Haiti. To not just sit here and talk about it, what needs to be done, but putting our hands in the pot. When we talk about the change of mentality, it starts with education. It starts with giving the kids a safe place, a place where children feel loved to be themselves, teaching them from when they are small consistently, making them feel accepted. We give that and so much more at the institution. And I tell the kids all the time on behalf of myself and many of you guys who support Life in Haiti, they don't owe us anything. What they owe us is to be a representative of Haitian people, of their community, of themselves down the line, and to come back and pay it forward. Okay. And many of those kids, they would not be in a classroom if it wasn't for your generosity. If it wasn't for myself standing in front of this screen, reminding you guys all of the time to not forget. I cannot do it all by myself. And if you choose not to support Life in Haiti, I ask that you guys continue to support positive organizations within Haiti that even through all of the ups and downs, the obstacles, that continue to stand here and be of service to the people of Haiti. This is not easy work, guys. So God give each and every one our position, right? People, you guys ask me all the time, how do you do it in Haiti? You don't see, I've been in Haiti since 2019, and you've never seen me come in front of the screen crying because I'm in Haiti, right? God gave me peace in that aspect where maybe for someone else, he couldn't, he didn't give them peace, right? So we all have our own journey, and it's okay. None is, better than the other. We're not here to judge, okay? So if financially is what you can bless, what you can do, we are depending on you guys. We are a 501c3 nonprofited organization, and any donations, contributions made to the institution is tax deductible to the extent of the law. Okay, sponsorship is 200 for the year. That provides the children with books, uniforms, and a year tuition. Last year, we fed the kids twice. We were able to have someone, my sister and brother, I'm not sure if they're watching, to sponsor breakfast, Monica and Luke. We thank you so, so much for holding us throughout the year last year, and may God bless you and your family abundantly. Not only that, Monica and Luke is the ones who also provided the kids with the sports gear. That was my sister's idea. So you see how the kids look so nice on Friday. That was her idea. So if you guys want to share ideas and get closer with the institution, guys, we're open. Like we have so much room. Please don't just sit there and say maybe what we're not doing or what we could be doing. And I've never gotten a phone call from you. I've never had a conversation with you, either via email, however, to say, hey, Marie, this is what I think could be done. This is what I think you could do. This is what I think you should do. I am open, especially when it comes to anything for the betterment of the institution, the betterment of the kids, and for the betterment of my country, my community. So many of you guys have talents. Don't be afraid to share it. Sponsorship is $200 for the year. Hopefully, this year we will feed the children again twice a year. I mean, twice a day, in the morning and at 11. It made such a huge difference, guys. Such a huge difference. The kids eating twice, okay? Children, the absence was a lot more, a lot less. Children, the kids, when they were absent, they were really sick or something going on. We saw the difference in tardiness, and we saw the difference in the kids' health as well. So, guys, let's not be discouraged with doing the right thing. It's not easy because there's days I'm, asking myself this and that, but one thing I never put in my mind is giving up. I remind them all the time that I'm right here with you. Keep me in prayer. Manila, how's it going? How's it going, my sister? Pourquoi t'entendez moi? Attendez, tellement occupé. Pardonnez, petit. Pardonnez. Lori Smallwood says these are not real prices for everyday people in Haiti. Um, of course, I've shared Smallwood that the price is outrageous, but even everyday people in Haiti are purchasing property for a lot of money. I'm one of them that's gonna give you the good, the bad, and the ugly. I don't know how people are doing it, but people are doing it. You know, I'm learning Haiti, so some of these people they know something that I don't know. Yeah, but people in Haiti, I've seen people in Haiti buy things that I'm like, what? Palagyo. Bakalagyo, chérie, bakalagyo. Occupez-moi, comme ça, oui. Bakalagyo. Um, I wanted to hear more about the land, but I came late. Yeah, I did. I just shared some stuff about the property because I was reading the comments, the two phone calls that I received. I shared that, to conclude tonight's live, guys, the price is, and I shared this on the phone with the owner. Mwen pale a met teren, mwen di met teren ke pri ke li mande pou teren li exagere. Paske kede pafwa, moun yo pa kompren realite, pa ka kompren. Right? Ou bien se vle, moun nan pa vle aksepte de seri de realite. Mwen men pala anvel, le ke se sa li mande, mwen men mwen sezi. Right? So when I spoke with him and he asked for that price, I was kind of like, dude, I'm not gonna advise my people to purchase it at that price. And I'm telling you on live television, and he will watch it too. It is valuable. It has value. Okay, but that price, absolutely not. I think he needs to go down. Okay, but if the property is good property, therefore, if you were to make that investment, it is an investment that you don't have to worry about losing. It is being sold by the private owner that owned it for years. Um, Even the person who was giving us a tour of the property, it was purchased from his grandfather, and they have taken care of the property for the owner of the property for many years. So the property is good property, okay? It's not property you get maguya and all this other extra stuff. Can you make a video about how big is 1 centiem and 1 cesium? What is a cesium? May I ask? Because guys, y'all know I'm learning too. What is a cesium? Can you clarify that for me? I don't know what's a cesium. Nou la ki konen bagay yo edem nan. Ki sa ki un seziem? Seziem? 1 6. Okay. I was under the impression that an acre has 100 plot. A centiem is one plot. And honestly, guys, I'm not gonna do a video about it because for me to do a video about something, I have to be able to be comfortable talking about what I'm trying to share, right? And I could only imagine trying to do a video sharing with you guys the difference between this and that because there are some words in Creole that still, I think it was yesterday I was speaking to someone and then they said something in Creole. I'm like, can you please repeat that for me? Because I had never heard that word. Like, so I'm still learning myself in a way. Um, I love property and stuff like that, but I don't know how. And each part of the country sell property differently. Like Port-au-Prince, Cynthia. Then you go to Cap Haitian, they sell it a different way. You go to the South, they sell it a different way. An acre in Haiti is 3 acres in the US. See what I'm saying? So I just don't want to promise you guys that, Kelly. I'm sorry, but I don't know. Maybe you might want to look that up from another content creator that's more knowledgeable. I'm willing to stand down on what I don't know because I'm not going to promise my people, as you guys, that I'm going to do something or share some information that's not true, misleading, and then no. I mean, show us a video of how big it is. All right, I'll go back and do a more, okay? So because I admit the video to the property, had it been my normal people, it would have been shot a lot better and a lot different because you don't even, I'm like, at no time did my peoples get to really see how large or guys, I'll get to do that, okay? And look out for the short for it. Give me till about Wednesday so I can make time to head there and get that done and bring it to you guys, okay? I want to thank you guys so much. I hope sharing some of the details I shared tonight, clarify some stuff with you guys. We, the Haitian people, must do better. We got to change our mentality. We have to stop thinking everything is about money all the time. I've never seen a hearse packing off a U-Haul, right? We all have heard that saying. We put too much value into things. And I think that's stagnating our growth as well. Because I do think that if things were affordable, more people, reasonable people, will come and invest in Haiti. But when you make it unreasonable, people feel like they could just go elsewhere. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Please reach out to me, guys. lifeinhaiti10@yahoo.com via email for sponsorship. I am answering my emails. I'm looking out for people that is writing me. Therefore, if you write me, I should reply within hours. Okay, guys? And if you've written me, maybe I missed your email, please send me an email again because we are in need of sponsors, guys. See you soon. Be kind to yourself and others. I love you guys. Give yourself a hug, guys, and get ready for Monday. Have a blessed work week. Get you some rest tonight. And as always, leave you guys with be the change that you want to see. All right, if you gonna be different, it's okay. Just be you. Don't worry about nothing else no one else got going on. Do what makes you happy. It makes you a better person, a better woman, or a better man. Okay. Until next time, guys. Love you all.